My name is John Green, and I am a sales manager for the Oracle Corporation, and I've been in that position for about the last 20 years. I started my journey at US Kuo Shu in 1997, so it's now 2021. You can do the math. Honestly, my mother, probably because I needed discipline as a child. And like most children, I was put into karate class for discipline and focus and physical fitness. And I'll be honest with you, I hated it because it was a lot of work, right? A lot of hard work as a young kid, 8, 9 years old. And I had this, I was very blessed to have a very, very good karate teacher. He was very, very skilled and worked us really hard. So although I didn't like it, I developed a lot of great skills, a lot of great flexibility that I carried forward with me as an adult. So what drew me to USKSA was a desire to change up my martial arts entirely. By the time I was in my mid-20s, which is when I actually started with Grandmaster Huang, I was looking for something different. I had done a lot of hard martial arts, fighting martial arts, and was looking for something to really heal my body. I was also a football player at the time, and just by the time I got through college and was looking for something different. And my jujitsu teacher actually then said, you should look into Tai Chi based on what you're saying about meditation and focus and stretching in your body. And at the time I was like, Tai Chi's for old people. I'm not doing that. I'm a young, strapping 24-year-old guy. However, he was somebody I really respected, so I took his advice and I looked into a Tai Chi class. I happened to do a 8-week seminar with one of Grandmaster Huang's grand students, and the rest is history. I've noticed tons of changes in my body since starting Tai Chi. Tai Chi is a thing, and I would say not just Tai Chi, but the whole compendium of internal arts, Tai Chi, Bagua, Xingyi, Qigong, stretching, meditation, all of those things have been tremendously helpful to heal my body from my youthful days. I have a much better body awareness now than I've ever had before. I'm more flexible than I was even in my younger days back then. I'm probably a much better martial artist too, because I move differently. I move much more unified, much more holistically than when I was younger. I didn't feel like I was ready or prepared, but he made it very easy. I realize now that Grandmaster Huang is very structured in the way he teaches. I didn't know that then because I was at the bottom of the well looking upward. And now that I'm, I guess, more in the middle of the well, I can see there's a top and there's a bottom and there's a lot in between. But back then I didn't know any better. So I just followed what he said to do, and over time developed some amazing skills that, didn't even realize I was accumulating or developing. The greatest benefit of being a student has been, I think, emotional maturity. I've learned a tremendous amount about myself, about others, about teaching. And it's not just about learning the martial arts in depth. I could say, oh, I've learned a ton of martial arts, but that's really the surface. It's the underlying way in which we train and we execute and we demonstrate our forms and we learn and we get injured and we come back and we don't do so well in the tournament and we come back and we miss practice because we're sick and we come back. And I always tell the students, stay in the boat. No matter what happens, don't get out of the boat. You may go off and go off your path, but stay in your boat, and what you'll look back on is a tremendous journey. And in that journey, I've learned a lot about myself and the emotional maturity of being a husband, father, man, teacher. All of that has come full circle in my martial arts and in the school. So my role at US Kuo Shu, number one, is to be one of the senior teachers in the internal arts. That's my specialty. but recognize that as a senior teacher in the school, I cut across both Kung Fu, Tai Chi, all the things that we do, whether it's competitions or anything like that. So I am a big guide. I'm a guide to you all as students and as instructors who are learning to be better. I will tell you, I am still learning. And, what's been awesome about this journey is the fact that I continue to learn. And a big part of that comes from teaching it to others. The more I teach folks like you and other students, the more it opens my eyes to like, ooh, this is how this technique could work. I didn't even think about that. Or you ask me a question, I have to go home and really think about it. Like, I never thought about it that way because my perspective is different. Every person is different. So we get a different facet. The martial arts is like a big diamond, and it's got all these different facets, and each facet is made up of us, that come into the school and build it. And we polish our facet and do our part, and then everybody polishes it and the whole thing shines.